Am I sharing right now?
Your screen?
Yeah. Well, at some point, I assume I will share it. Maybe never, though.
Oh,
Am I sharing right now?
yes.
Okay, we're back. For most of you, we were never gone because we deleted the original recording. But anyway, um, it's the season 11 playoff selection show. Myself and Kyle Qualls, and we were previously discussing who was going to be in the playoffs, but then that's lost to the sands of time. So now we will rediscuss those issues. Qualls, excited to be with you.
Indeed. I'm excited to be here as well.
A little inside baseball here, though. We did all the awards, which we're just gonna send in the group chat text. But fortunately, Qualls did not see the bracket,
I did not.
so his reactions will still be genuine. The analysis will still be for the first time. So the golden goose has not given up on us yet. All right, so we're gonna go in reverse clockwise order here. So we're gonna go one, four, three, two in terms of the reveals. As a reminder for everyone, because the part where we discuss this has been deleted, the potential wild card teams are, in order of record, the Scarlet Knights, Frankchester United, Hive Mind, and then the winner of the Pet Clinic Night Pandas play-in game. I We previously talked about how, Scarlet Knights are the best team on paper out of the wild cards, but not too many people probably lining up to play Frankfurt United, given how hot they are, and we will see if that bears out. So first of all, the only matchup that Qualls does know already is the Lick My Qualls matchup, and they will be playing Hive Mind in the first round. Hive Mind is the first team off the board. Qualls, not the lowest seed because they won their first playoff game, but now they are the 8th seed. What do you expect to face against Hive Mind this week?
Yeah, not necessarily like obvious choice. We want to play Hive Mind, but Spencer did ask us not to play them, and so his fate was sealed. Interesting matchup for us. I think we picked them because we felt that the Night Pandas or the Pet Clinic would be more well rounded in terms of sports. But Hive Mind, interestingly enough, kind of takes away a lot of our best niches, which has been our bread and butter this season. We're like, we can't use Bridgerton because Spencer's probably seen Bridgerton, and he probably memorized everything as much as I have.
I
Um,
believe Bridgerton is an Eli niche.
right, you are, yeah. We're going, we're betting on the sports carrying the day. But yeah, definitely not a pushover. We hope and expect to win, but they have obviously beaten us before. I think they beat us in a final. So
Yes. It is worth, I was about to say, it's worth noting that we have only lost in the playoffs 5 times, and two of those are to Hive Mind.
yeah, so we're
Um,
really tempting fate here.
yes, exactly. Okay. So, in terms of the 4 seed, the Humongous Melonheads, obviously a great season for them being division winners as a rookie team. That's a very impressive feat. As we revealed in the now deleted portion of the broadcast, Grant won both Rookie of the Year and MVP this season. Um, their opponent will be the Scarlet Knights. I don't think there's any surprise there. Congrats, I guess, to the Melonheads for getting the Scarlet Knights. Qualls, what do you see in this matchup?
I see a team in the Scarlet Knights that really has great numbers overall, but really kind of stumbled down the stretch. I'm not sure how much that is due to call it defensive indifference. Their fate was pretty much sealed for like the past like 3 weeks. Melonheads had a chance to clinch the 3 seed and possibly avoid this matchup last week, but failed to do so. And they were, you could tell they really didn't want this matchup, but I still expect a good game regardless.
Yeah, you'd have to say the Scarlet Knights are probably the favorite in this one, but yeah, it should still be a good game. I think a lot of these matchups will be great on paper. And with that being said, the Chicken Hawks were the 3 seed. We now know that they passed on the Scarlet Knights and that they never were given the opportunity to pick their old rivals, Hive Mind. But who did they pick? They went with Frankchester United, Qualls. As you said, kind of they're coming in as the second to last choice, essentially, probably because of their hot finish to the year.
Yeah, and for that reason, I think they're pretty dangerous. Chicken Hawks have been very, I guess, up and down. A lot of that was due to Alex's availability. But Frank Chester, they're playing as good as anyone right now, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them just continue that. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, definitely a trendy upset pick for those bracketologists that love the 3-6 upset in the Ocho bracket. Okay, which means that of course the Hypnotoads are last. So now we know that they will be playing the winner of the Pet Clinic and the Night Pandas in a game that we played tonight at 9 p.m. Um, who out of those two teams do you think would be a worse matchup for the Hypnotoads and why?
Um, Interesting. I mean, well, Night Pandas have not lived up to their billing that they and the kind of the bar that they set last year. The Pet Clinic, I think, they are good at the questions that the Hypnotoads are not, whereas the Night Pandas are kind of align better with the Hypnotoads. Um, Either way, I don't know, but the Hypnotoads they really struggled in like the past 2 weeks. I think they were averaging like I don't know like 5 points per game the last like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. That could also be due to defensive indifference, but I don't know. Maybe it's an omen of things to come.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, maybe they were resting their starters. Okay, well, that's most of the matchups we think look great on paper. There isn't really a weak team in the playoffs this year, I don't think, and I think you agree. So maybe out of these four matchups, let's say three matchups because Humongous Melonheads, Scarlet Knights, we think maybe the Scarlet Knights are the bookie favorite. Do you like, if you had to make one upset pick, who are you taking?
I'm taking Frankchester right now. I don't know what Chicken Hawks are at this point. I don't know if they. This is a team that this is a ship that is rudderless. They're good when they're on, but you never know when that's going to be. And Frankchester, I think, has kind of figured it out. So I would bet on Frankchester in that matchup.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I will say Hive Mind just to be different because we barely scrape above 50% question percentage. And if we miss one niche, it might be curtains for us. But you never know. You never know. Okay, so that is the bracket, and here is this week's schedule. Tuesday at 7 p.m., Frank United are playing the Chicken Hawks with Qualls hosting. It's a weird time because Frank is in Japan. Tuesday at 9 p.m., Scarlet Knights playing the Humongous Melonheads. I will host that game. Wednesday at 9, the Pet Clinic Night Pandas winner will play the Hypnotoads. And that is Justin and Max hosting that if they lose. And if they win, Brian will host that. And then currently, Brian is scheduled to host Hive Mind Lick My Qualls Thursday at 9:30. But of course, if the Night Pandas win, then we will flip the hosts there because Justin and Max, as much as they would like to, will not host themselves. So there it is, the round one schedule. We now know the bracket. We know when everyone is playing. So looking forward to tonight's play-in and the playoffs to come. Qualt, any final thoughts?
Download the ESPN Bracket Challenge app. Fill
Mm.
out your 8 team bracket of the Ocho Trivia Challenge for a chance to get bragging rights in your office.
Yes, indeed. There will be a pool in the group text with a cash prize. Password is Ocho for our ESPN group, so everyone join. All right, well, thanks everyone. Have a